Welcome to the ASTRALX Deep Dive, Illuminating Your Path. I'm Linaria Celine, your intuitive guide.
And I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist. We're here to bridge that celestial wisdom and help unlock your modern path.
Yeah, helping you discover those guiding starlight insights and explore the powerful cosmic energies around you.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yep.
How do these planetary transits, actually shape your story day to day?
Absolutely. And for this particular deep dive, we're really zooming in on the celestial map laid out in the source material you shared with us. It's tailored specifically for you, a Sagittarius sun with Cancer rising navigating the year 2025.
So we're going to unpack that wisdom together, see what insights jump out.
Okay, so let's start right at the heart of it. How does this material define your core celestial identity? It uses this really interesting term, the star turtle.
The star turtle, yeah, it's quite unique, isn't it?
It really is. What's the idea behind that? What does the source say it represents for you?
Well, it's about capturing the, let's say, beautiful paradox in your chart. You've got your Sagittarius sun described as the galactic wayfarer.
Okay, the wayfarer.
Right, that part of your soul that's like a comet, always blazing trails, seeking truth, philosophy, that kind of untamed freedom. It's your fire, the outward quest.
That definitely sounds like classic Sag energy, always looking towards the horizon, ready to explore. And then your Cancer rising. How does that fit in?
That's the lunar hearthkeeper. It's the energy you kind of lead with, how you meet the world. It radiates this ancestral wisdom, nurtures intuition, and provides like a shell of sacred protection.
Ah, so that's the home, the roots, the deep feeling, the water element.
Exactly. Your connection to all that.
So you've got this fiery comet soul, the wayfarer, bumping up against this watery, protective hearthkeeper exterior. The star turtle somehow brings them together.
Precisely. Your Sagittarian fire is sort of cradled within Cancer's cosmic waters. It's not choosing one or the other. It's about being both simultaneously.
Okay, I see.
And the source really emphasizes the transformation this represents, that wanderlust you feel. It doesn't just vanish. It becomes more like a soul-rooted pilgrimage.
So deeper meaning behind the travel.
Yeah. And your drive for truth-seeking gets woven into generational healing. Adventure itself becomes this kind of moving sanctuary you carry with you, not just something you find by leaving home.
I love how the source puts it poetically. Your arrows chart constellations, your tears water new worlds. It really paints a picture, doesn't it? Like your outward journeys actually feed your inner world, and vice versa.
That integration, that synergy, that's the core theme the source points to for you in 2025. It's all about weaving this fire-water axis together. Sagittarius pushing outwards, Cancer pulling inwards to anchor, finding power right there in the middle.
Okay, that really sets the stage. Now, how does the actual cosmic weather of 2025, the transits, play into this unique blend? The source mentions some big planetary moves and this concept it calls quantum astrology. What's that about?
Yeah, quantum astrology. It's an interesting frame the source uses. It's like drawing analogies from, quantum mechanics to describe how these celestial energies might interact in ways that feel deeply interconnected, maybe nonlinear.
Okay.
So it suggests influences might pop up in different areas of your life at the same time, even if they seem totally separate. It's less about direct cause and effect and more about energetic fields and potentials opening up.
Right, seeing everything is connected. Okay, so the first major transit mentioned is Jupiter moving from Gemini into Cancer. That happens May 25th.
Right. And for you, as a Cancer rising, Jupiter hitting your sign, your first house of self, that's always significant. Usually brings expansion, opportunity, but the source highlights where it's coming from, Gemini.
Which has been in your 9th house, right? Belief systems, higher learning, philosophy, long journeys.
Exactly. So Jupiter's energy is shifting from expanding your worldview, your philosophy in the 9th, to expanding your actual sense of self, your presence in the first house.
But the source uses that quantum astrology idea here too.
It does. It says this specific shift creates an entanglement field, basically linking those beliefs from the 9th house directly with your public destiny. And for a Cancer rising, public destiny is strongly tied to the 10th house career, legacy.
Ah, okay. So it's not just Jupiter landing in the first house. It's recent history in the 9th house of beliefs creates this direct link, almost like a shortcut, to your 10th house of legacy, like quantum tunneling between your truth and your public impact.
You got it. That's the idea. And the source offers a tangible way to maybe feel this, what it calls a somatic anchor.
Somatic anchor? How does that work?
It suggests you might actually feel this transit physically. Maybe like a tingling in your palms when you're teaching or sharing your big ideas,
Mhm.
or perhaps a warmth in your solar plexus during career breakthroughs or when you get public recognition.
So your body signals when these energies are activating. That's a cool way to ground it.
hmm And there's a pause and reflect question tied to this. What philosophy must I embody to heal my lineage's future?
Wow, that really connects the dots. Your personal Sagittarian truth-seeking, your Cancer rising lineage connection, and your public impact.
It really gets to the heart of the star turtle energy for 2025, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's asking how your personal truth, boosted by Jupiter, can become this visible, nurturing force that actually helps heal generational stuff out in the world.
Okay, powerful stuff. Let's move on. The source also highlights Saturn in Pisces. For you, that's transiting your third house, communication, siblings, local environment.
Right. And Saturn always brings lessons. Structure, discipline, reality checks.
So Saturn wants you to get serious about communication.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Especially in Pisces, which can be dreamy, intuitive, sometimes a bit foggy. Saturn's job here is to help structure those more fluid ways of thinking and speaking.
The quantum astrology analogies here are really vivid. The source mentions quantum decoherence, dissolving martyr narratives and gravitational collapse, forging soul-bound words. Can you break that down a bit?
Sure, it sounds complex, but think of it like this. Quantum decoherence suggests Saturn's pressure helps break down those old, maybe self-sacrificing martyr stories you might carry, especially around family talk. That's the third house link.
Okay, clearing out old communication patterns.
Yeah. And then gravitational collapse is like, once that fog clears, Saturn helps condense your thoughts into really potent, clear, soul-bound words. It's about crystallizing your voice, making it solid, especially around potentially difficult family stuff.
So bringing needed discipline to how you communicate, helping you speak more clearly, more authentically, particularly about those long-standing family dynamics.
Exactly. And the embodiment advice for this is very practical. It points to noticing jaw tension during family debates.
So interesting. Physical tension again.
It suggests maybe sipping moonwort tea, which is calming, and repeating a mantra. I speak my truth with oceanic compassion.
I like that. Connecting the physical release, an herbal support, and an intention. Using that Cancerian compassion to deliver Sagittarian truth effectively.
It's about finding that balance, asserting your truth, holding boundaries, but without losing your empathy.
Okay, shifting gears again. The source flags a significant eclipse firestorm in 2025. Key dates: March 29th in Scorpio and October 2nd in Libra. Eclipses always bring change, right? Often quite intensely.
Definitely accelerators. They often bring fated events or major clearings.
So the first one, March 29th, is in Scorpio. That falls in your 12th house, the subconscious, hidden things, endings, ancestral patterns. What's the vibe here?
The source calls it a psychic purge, a really potent release. And it specifically links this to letting go of ancestral trauma.
Wow.
Yeah. It even suggests that taking some kind of pilgrimage, physical or spiritual, around this time could be a powerful way to help clear out those deep-seated energies. The 12th house hides things, so an eclipse there tends to bring them up and out.
Okay, depth clear. Then the October 2nd eclipse is in Libra, hitting your 5th house. That's creativity, self-expression, joy, romance, even children. What about this one?
This one sounds much more like a creative rebirth. The idea is that the intense clearing work from the Scorpio eclipse earlier in the year actually paves the way for this powerful surge of creative energy.
Ah, so one clears the ground, the other plants the seeds.
Exactly. It's about birthing new art, new forms of self-expression, maybe directly from those wounds you've healed and patterns you've released.
That's a clear arc then. Deep subconscious clearing, possibly linked to family lines, leading straight into a big creative flowering. The star turtle, again, healing the roots, fuels the creative flight.
And tied right into this, especially that March eclipse energy, the source gives a specific ritual. A dark moon sand ceremony for March 28th, the day before the Scorpio eclipse.
Okay, what does that involve?
It suggests mixing beach sand, tapping into your Cancerian water roots energy with the ashes of old journals.
Ashes, representing old thoughts, maybe those martyr narratives Saturn's working on.
Could be old stories you're ready to let go of.
Then you scatter this mix at a crossroads.
Symbolizing release and choosing a new path. Right. And the mantra for it is, my roots fuel my wings. It perfectly captures that star turtle journey, your deep foundation enabling your Sagittarian expansion.
Okay, let's bring this down to earth a bit more. The source offers some really cool historical and cultural examples of this star turtle blend. It calls them wayfarer hearthkeepers.
Yeah, it's about finding real people who seem to balance that Sagittarian drive to explore with the Cancerian need to nurture, connect, and hold space.
Amelia Earhart is the first example. How does she fit?
Well, the source links her obvious Sagittarius questing flying into the unknown with a kind of Cancerian loyalty. It says she defied skies while honoring her tribe's legacy. Pushing personal boundaries, yes, but also embodying a pioneering spirit for something bigger than herself.
Right, representing a collective endeavor in a way. And Frida Kahlo, her Sag Sun and Cancer Rising.
Oh, Frida's a powerful one. The source notes how she turned bodily pain into universal art rooted in cultural soil.
That makes so much sense.
Her art is so raw, so personal, dealing with deep physical and emotional pain, very Cancerian themes of body, home, lineage. But her Sagittarian side let her express it boldly, philosophically, making it universal. And her Cancer rising kept her deeply rooted in her Mexican culture and history. She literally carried her home in her art while exploring these vast human themes.
So the core message from their lives, for you as the star turtle, is what the source says. The farther you roam, the deeper your roots must hold. Outward journeys need that strong inner foundation.
Absolutely. And to make it even more relatable, the source offers cultural comparisons. The character analogy is just brilliant. Moana's ocean calling meets Little Women's Marmee.
Oh, I love that. Moana's rebellious, adventurous spirit combined with Marmee's fierce, nurturing, and grounded wisdom. That blend of adventure and devoted care. Perfect.
Isn't it? And the literary example, Cheryl Strayed's Wild. That's a classic story of grief-driven, wandering, very Sagittarian quest that becomes this intense journey for inner homecoming and healing, which is profoundly Cancerian.
And the soundtrack suggestion captures it too. Joni Mitchell's Hejira, all about movement, crossed with Florence Welch's Morning Elvis, which has that raw-rooted, almost ritualistic feel. Music for a journey with soul.
Exactly. Finding those rhythms that resonate with both the inner and outer journey of the star turtle.
Okay, beyond the insights, the source also provides practical tools, interactive things for embodiment and ritual to help you actually live these energies.
Yes, embodiment is so important. The Caravan Breath Exercise sounds like a wonderful way to physically integrate the Sag and Cancer parts of you.
How does it work?
You start standing like an archer, embodying that Sagittarian aim, focus. You inhale sage smoke if you like, and state, I seek truth.
Okay, feeling that outward energy.
Then you shift into a fetal pose, hands on your womb or heart space, that protective, nurturing Cancerian posture and state, I honor my source.
Connecting inward.
Right. The source suggests repeating this sequence 4 times, maybe especially when you feel torn between wanting adventure and needing the comfort of home.
That physical shift could really help integrate that push-pull feeling.
And there's another specific ritual blueprint for the Cancer new moon on July 4th.
Okay, what's involved here?
You gather a seashell for Cancerian water and home some turmeric, which links to Sagittarian fire and boldness, and a family photo representing lineage and roots.
Got it. Shell turmeric photo.
Then you fill the seashell with the turmeric, place the photo underneath it, and whisper the intention, my bloodline's dreams ride with me. It's a way to consciously connect your own goals with your ancestral support system.
And then you bury it at a garden's edge.
Yeah, symbolizing planting these intentions, along with the backing of your lineage, into fertile ground so they can grow. These rituals offer really tangible ways to engage with the energies we're talking about.
Okay, finally, the source looks ahead. It outlines 3 potential timelines, or maybe paths, that could really manifest for you in 2025, shaped by these big transits. Not predictions, right, but possibilities.
Exactly. Potential ways these strong energies might express themselves through you, through the star turtle archetype.
The first one is called the matriarchal nomad. This is linked to Jupiter moving into your 1st and 10th house area.
Yes. And the potential trigger it describes is quite specific. Maybe founding some kind of mobile community that blends childcare with cross-cultural learning.
Wow, that's really merging the energies.
Isn't it? And the manifestation could look like a womb caravan initiative, maybe for displaced mothers. It directly uses Jupiter's expansion in your public sphere, 10th house impacting 1st, channeled through your Cancer rising's nurturing matriarchal side and your Sagittarian nomadic impulse.
It sounds amazing, but potentially challenging.
Right. The source anticipates possible regulatory battles. But crucially, it frames how you can handle it by essentially weaponizing your Cancer rising's public empathy. Your natural ability to connect emotionally becomes your strategic advantage.
So your nurturing side isn't just personal, it's a public strength. That's empowering.
Definitely. The second timeline is the ancestral bard. This connects to Saturn's work in your 3rd house of communication.
Okay, the bard. Giving voice to things.
Pretty much. The potential trigger is channeling silenced family stories. With Saturn bringing structure to your communication, you might feel called to finally voice narratives that have been hidden or suppressed in your lineage.
How might that look?
Could be a memoir, maybe a folk opera, or even something modern, like a podcast where you interview elders at sacred sites around the world. All aimed at healing old rifts, maybe sibling dynamics, or lineage patterns through art and communication, using your third house voice and local connections to share ancestral truth.
The source calls the alchemy turning generational whispers into liberation anthems. That's beautiful, transforming pain into something freeing.
And the third timeline, the eclipse alchemist. This ties into that creative surge expected after the October 2nd eclipse in your fifth house.
The alchemist transformation again.
Yes, but specifically transforming profound personal pain into radical creative expression. The source uses a very specific, sensitive example as a potential trigger, processing trauma related to pregnancy loss, like stillbirth or abortion, through art.
That's incredibly deep.
It really is. It's about that powerful alchemical process, taking deep, often hidden Cancerian pain, maybe held in the body or lineage, and channeling it into bold, Sagittarian-fueled creativity via the fifth house.
What kind of manifestation could that lead to?
Maybe creating a womb-centered art installation for a major event like the Venice Biennale, or perhaps facilitating grief and galaxy retreats, using your creative gifts to hold space for others' healing journeys.
And the weapon here.
The source suggests using Sagittarian humor to disarm taboos around feminine pain.
Humor. That's surprising, but maybe powerful.
It's that star turtle blend again. Using the truth-telling, maybe even the lightness or directness of Sagittarius, to approach intensely sensitive Cancerian topics in a way that opens up conversation.
These three timelines really paint vivid pictures of how your unique star turtle energy balancing roots and wings, truth and nurture, pain and expression could show up in really impactful ways in 2025.
It really brings us to the core invitation for the year, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pulling all these threads together.
Yeah. The 2025 mantra offered in the source is such a perfect summary. I carry home in my shell and cosmos in my stride. My tears map constellations, my laughter cracks horizons. Where I wander, I mother new worlds.
Just beautiful. And the year's invitation for you, the star turtle, is so clear. Migrate with purpose. Let your Cancer rising nurture your Sagittarius sun's quests. Understand that those quests aren't actually taking you away from home.
But leading you deeper into what home means, wherever you are.
Exactly. Tend that hearth that burns inside you. Let your arrows, your pursuits of truth and justice plant seeds far away, knowing they're nourished by your roots. The source really emphasizes that for you in 2025. The truest explorers are always rooted. That connection is where your expansion finds its real power.
The concluding poem captures it all so well.
It really does. Sagittarius' arrow seeks the farthest sun.
Cancer's tide remembers where the journey's begun.
You cosmic turtle with the sky in your shell.
Hold galaxies where others see a cell.
For every step away is a pilgrimage within.
Where lost ancestors dance on new shores grinning.
As our cosmic journey concludes, dive deeper into your unique path.
Request your email audio reading now. You can find the link right in the description below.
And explore the episode resources and links while you're there.
All the details are waiting for you.
Ignite. Think. Become. Subscribe for more Starlight Insights, and thank you so much for joining us.